Welcome, everybody. The NFL Draft is this week. I'm Joe with the Game House. Today we'll be doing an updated version of the 2024 NFL Mock Draft for the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys are on the clock in our 2024 NFL Mock Draft series. We did a mock draft for them before, but we're doing an updated one now the week of the draft. We'll be using the NFL Mock Draft Database Simulator. I like it because it meshes big boards from across the internet together to make their big board rather than have just one site's big board rule everything. So we'll be using this. We'll also be declining all trades. We'll see some players fall that don't usually fall, but for the most part, I do like it. We'll have pick number 24 for the Cowboys coming up here. A weird kind of situation here where the offensive tackles are still on the board. I don't know if that'll be the case in the draft. Really could say they need more interior offensive line play. For this reason, we're going to go Talise Fuaga out of Oregon State. You can move him into guard. You can maybe move one of their tackles who both have had experience at guard and move one of them in. This really improves the offensive line from day one. And I think you can get wide receivers and running backs here a little bit later. So knowing that we've already fixed a little bit of the interior offensive line problems by taking Fuaga, we can move on. We will take... this is a tough one here. Ricky Pearsall a little bit lower on. Roman Wilson's fine. Would have thought we'd have a little bit more wide receivers left. Let's go with Trey Benson. He's my top running back on the board. You need a running back. Rico Dowdle's the current starter right now, so they need a running back bad. I mean, they have CD Lamb at wide receiver, so if we don't get the best wide receiver here, it's okay. Would still like to get a decent one for this offense. Okay, yeah, we can get Devontae Walker out of North Carolina. I personally think he is a solid receiver still. He's kind of fallen throughout the draft process and maybe didn't have the best workouts and everything. But I do think he's a good player who just got a terrible situation with Carolina, wasn't eligible to play to start the year. You can maybe stretch the field a little bit vertically for you and open things up for CD Lamb underneath. And that really could improve the offense. So that's a pretty good start to the draft for the Cowboys in offense. We might have to go get some defensive players here up next. All right, so the next pick... corner depth is a little bit of an issue. So let's go to Cameron Richardson out of Mississippi State. A guy that I think I'm probably about the same as this mock draft simulator is. So that's good range. Can just get some depth there. Stephon Gilmore left, and you might need to get another guy in there as well. Jordan McGee, the linebacker out of Temple, probably will go much earlier than this, can at the least play special teams, but could develop into a very good linebacker as well. So we'll see. Next pick up, we have pick number 233. Could go with another wide receiver, could go with another corner. But let's go Javian Cohen, the interior offensive lineman out of Miami. Transferred in from Alabama, played some big games over his college career. I think that that could mean something to the Cowboys, and you could fix some other interior offensive line spots if Fuaga doesn't move inside, or if you choose to do something different. I don't know what that would be. All right, so the next pick. Let's get. We got the linebacker already for special teams. Otherwise, Nathaniel Watson wouldn't be a bad pick. Let's go Cornelius Johnson. Let's get another wide receiver. Bigger receiver for Michigan, and can probably play special teams for you as well. So let's go back through the draft for the Cowboys. Talise Fuaga, offensive tackle, Oregon State. Do you move him inside? Do you move Terrence Steele inside? Do you move Tyler Smith inside? That's for the Cowboys to decide, but you get a good offensive lineman there at pick number 24. Trey Benson, the running back out of Florida State. Top running back on my board. You need a guy who can go pick up yardage this year. Rico Dowdle is a very fine running back, but just not NFL starting caliber in my mind. Devontae Walker, the wide receiver out of North Carolina. I think he can stretch defenses vertically, which could open up things for CD Lamb. DeCamerion Richardson out of Mississippi State. Jordan McGee out of Temple. Javian Cohen out of Miami. And Cornelius Johnson out of Michigan rounds out the draft. Let me know what you think of this mock draft down in the comments below. For now, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.